And the head of Oxford University's diversity unit is apparently not too big on diversity of thought. Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. So Oxford University has allowed political diversity to wither. This is Oxford Dons have accused the university of allowing political diversity to wither away after its head of equality celebrated the Belgian police's attempt to shut down a Conservative conference. And obviously they were acting on the will of the left-wing mayor. So yeah, this is Vernal Scott, who led Oxford's Equality and Diversity Unit. He tweeted that I applaud the mayor and police of Brussels for their decision to close down this conference.
I applaud the mayor of Brussels.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, this conference, it wasn't raving lunatics. This was mainstream politicians, like a former Home Secretary, the current leader of Hungary. You know, these are
Half of them are my mates. I mean, I was at the conference last year. The idea that NatCon is radical. Suella Braverman, not a radical person, mainstream politician, as you say, absolutely absurd.
Well, it's like you say, it's team world against. Any time you use the word nation, it's the opposite of team world, and they're against team world. And if you think there's just a few of these people out there, half the population is.
Yeah, it was the action part. Sort of action equivalent of saying the quiet part out loud.
Yeah.
It was like, let's just shut it down, please. And everyone's like, no, we're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to do it more subtly. This guy was just like, yeah, brilliant. But at least Oxford University have, let's be very clear, they've said this is terrible. And Toby Young has commented and said that I suggest he reads his employer's own free speech policy, which is extremely good. And University of Oxford has said that it doesn't represent their views. They have a robust freedom of speech policy. So this guy was just going rogue. Yeah. Just sort of mouthing up. What's this guy? Why is he there?
Well, he thinks, because he's surrounded by people at the university who all think the same way. Yeah. You know, it's the only acceptable opinion to have in many circles. So, you know, he thinks, he doesn't know that what he's saying, it's like, you know, a German, somebody in the Nazi apparatus in 1930s Germany wouldn't know necessarily that what they were doing
was frowned upon.
would be seen because they're surrounded by people who are telling them to do it. Right. So, and we know whenever you see the words diversity and inclusion, it means the absolute opposite. Diversity means absolute rigidity of thought and opinion.
No.
And inclusion means you've got to exclude anybody who thinks different.
No, I think diversity does mean a different thing to this guy. In his context, diversity is black, gay, trans, disabled.
If they have the right opinion.
Right, and having the right opinion. But it doesn't include people like you, Leo.
Yeah. That's very clear.
Even though I'm trans.
We've got to move on, but my question is, why does Oxford University need an equality and diversity unit anyway?
Yeah.
I mean,
why are they so racist in the first place?
Great question, and it's a joke just so we don't get off.